E. Hello? Many cameras? And going up on ladders for cameras? You don't care. You just want to see the stupid pedal that... Why? Because, I mean, frankly, you've seen it. Just watch my BEOD pedal video, watch the whole video twice, and then you've seen the video for this one. Because, as far as I understand, that's what that is. I'm looking over there. You don't know what I'm looking at. Leslie, can you make people look at what I'm looking at? It's the Be Odd, which is, of course, my motto. Deluxe. So I'll be deluxely odd today. With this Le Friedman, which is Colombian for French, pedal, which will pump into many amps. How I'm going to do this, I don't know, because it's got a clicky for 2 channels. There's red and blue. I know nothing about this. I'm going to assume slightly different gains. 3 knobs for the EQ and a president knob. He's a knob, but still
more than 3 knobs.
So there's a 3 knob, and then there's a gain, and there's a presence, and the tiny little tidy switch. Hey, Glenn is wrong, by the way.
Tight switch.
It's a tidy switch right here. It's a tiny switch, because, well, everything on Dave Friedman is
No, Henning.
Tiny.
A tight switch.
It's a little tidy switch. So,
no!
We're gonna go and pump this into, first of all, probably one of the best amps I have, probably the best amp I have, the Revv Dynamis. You know? I mean, if you look at my amp rack.
Hey, whose video is this?
That is probably...
What is this, an advertisement for someone else?
You know, the best amp out there. So, here is the Revv Dynamis on clean. I mean, we could start with the Tone King, which is right under this. Look at it. So I'm going to tell you how we're miking this. The Tone King's mic'd with...
This is a Friedman video.
The Tone King is mic'd with an Lewitt MTP 440, which is SM57-like. And it's also
no
going
one
into...
cares about the mic.
It's also going into the aux right there with a... I always had a creamback. Someone came in, he's like, can you... Now it's got a...
Yeah, that's because the greenback sounds better.
Now it's got a greenback in it, which I don't know. It's all backs and no one really gives a crap that's slightly brighter.
Hey, am I even here?
So, I'm gonna... This is the Tone King right there. That's the Dynamis. Isn't that beautiful? So you're hearing it mic'd and through the aux. This chair's in the way. Okay, let's start in the Dynamis best amp on the rack. So
again, what the heck?
I'm gonna... Red seems to be more gain, I guess. So we're gonna start with blue. I'm just guessing we're gonna start down here. Keep you waiting for the higher gains. Wait, this tight thing has 3 settings. I'm going to start in the middle.
See, you got tight right now.
In the middle seems to be... And if they had done a little white line on this mini pod here, I could actually, for fuck's sake, see where it's sat. Black pedal, black knob, black notch on the knob. I'm like,
this is rock and roll.
I'm like, how in the world are you gonna see where your president is? So,
this is coming from someone wearing that shirt.
You know, I just like some brighter indicators. I'm playing this with this Maybach Leicester Midnight because it's purdy. So, here we go.
Why aren't you listening to me?
Then again, who wants to have neck? We're probably gonna stay in the bridge.
Finally, something right.
It sounds exactly like the amp, just with gain, which is cool.
Doesn't sound just like the amp.
Because a good overdrive doesn't change your amp, it just gives you your amp with, you know, more. But it's got that Friedman-y bite. That's
because it's a Friedman pedal.
That guy's, you know, bitey. Annoying is another word, but in this case, it's got that bite. I'm gonna twiddle up the gain a bit more. I hit the wrong string there. I'm always gonna do that now. That's cool. Let's see if it can do E.
Have you ever thought about taking more lessons?
I wish it had a little bit more bite in this case, for which I'm gonna either use treble or presence. At some point, maybe if I ever meet Dave again in person, I can ask him what he would do. But I'm gonna go president. Yeah, we're getting there. It's a little bit dull, just like his face. Okay, let's try the same thing with presence in the middle. If I can find it, give me half an hour to find that position. Here we go.
Maybe you need stronger glasses.
Ah, treble is what I was looking for. So let's go EQ all the way up and down. Lost my pick. Oh, that makes it tighter. Kind of like possibly the tidy switch. But we don't want that little bass. We want... That's a lot of bass, but it's still in the range of the usable. All the way minus here, the mid. For those... No, we don't scoop the mids anymore. And you can't really with this. Because it's subtle.
Maybe you should say it has a mid knob.
It has a mid knob, I would say. Oh, I actually, for some reason, like that sound. Isn't that weird? Let's see what happens if we dial it in all the way. What kind of mids do we have? What frequency range does it boost? I'm gonna say that's around 1K-ish. It's not as round as... It's
oh, you do know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna say one of those Ks. 1 kilometer. That could give me a really nice, almost cocked wah. I said cock. Sound. Not quite. It's not that steep in terms of Q, but that is nice. And then no treble for the sludge players. But we need more gain for that. And don't play that music, please. So, we have all the gain on the blue channel. for reminder, this is the clean channel. Am I having more fun with this than with the BOD? That can't be. This damn thing just bigger.
Of course it's bigger. It's 2 channels.
And you can, switch between 2 BE-DODs. They're not sharing EQs. How cool is that? So let's see what the tight thing does. In the lower position. All the way up. I have no idea. That's a little bit more mushy, maybe? I don't know.
You don't know a lot of things.
I literally have no clue what that does.
It's a tight switch.
In the up position, it tightens up the sound. They should have called it tight switch and not tidy switch. That's weird.
Better glasses.
Because when you call it
better glasses.
Because when you call it tidy,
no, get better glasses.
Because when you call it tidy switch, you're thinking what it does is it cleans up the signal. It tidies up the signal. It tightens up the signal. I should suggest to them to call it tight switch.
Exactly. It's called the tight switch.
That's really tight. We could even metal with that if we had an amp. Kind of like what a 2B screamy thing does. So in the very bottom.
What are you talking about?
It's more
tube screamer.
Sludgy. That is cool. But I want more gain. So I'm going to push this tight all the way up. Give me that fucking gain. Presence. I don't know where that's set. We're going to leave that there all the way up. Volume is fine. Holy mother of gain. Of course we want to play Bon Jovi with that.
Oh, please, come on.
That's a brilliant song. But even here, what I might want to do is, see, without the tight, still not muddy, but I'm going to tighten it up. I will do the thing that you will hate. I'll take the mids down a bit.
You might try tuning the guitar. Why don't you listen to me?
Now with more mids, because those genty people like the mids. Those gentlemen. That's...
The genty people like the mids?
God, this is... I want some...
You know, sometimes I wonder if you know anything.
I want some of this, which now, of course, is the wrong speaker, but whatever.
Still not listening.
That is fun. That Friedman man.
I give up. Just not listening. I give up.
This is just fun. So let's mix there.
sometimes you seem like you know what you're doing.
Oh, I wish Dave could hear that. What his product is doing right now.
I'm right fucking here.
I hope he watches this video. Moving on to testing this with different amps, but to go through that a little bit quicker, I'm gonna have to have a looper. I'm gonna play everything into a loop, but my looper doesn't work, so I'm gonna use a human loop. Human loop is called Sammy. I just bought him. Pretty cool. Sammy goes, well, all black, so we can't use his guitar. Everything black, pretty damn lame, but what can you do? The pedal's all black. It's almost as if he's supporting that somehow. So we're gonna take a chair and a Sammy and a guitar, and I'm talking, and where's my Sammy? I see shoes. Sammy, dude, I'm not paying you to fart around.
I don't have enough colors on, I apologize.
We can fix the colors. That's not a problem. I have shirts for you. So you take your guitar and
At least now there'll be good guitar
come over
playing.
here.
Oh, man.
Do you hear this annoying buzz in the room?
I don't know. There's something going on. Hello.
Oh, so you take this.
All right.
I'll go back to this.
Finally, back to the right cabinet.
Back to the right cab.
Of course, now it's back to my old presets where it's not greenbacks but creambacks. Who knows the fucking difference? Come. See, if I push all off, I can shut him up, move forward a bit so this beautiful slider
this
slider
very
thing
colorful guitar.
Now you have to come over here. See cameras. You have to instruct your loopers how this works. So, we've heard the Dynamis. We're gonna go into, I don't quite know why. Is that on clean? It's on clean.
What amp are we playing through right now?
Well, right now we're playing through the Dynamis.
We're gonna play through all of them.
So right now we're playing through the Friedman BE, which is kind of weird because this is the BE pedal.
Right.
So I don't understand. If I have the BE, why do I need that?
Because so you can fly halfway across the country and slow your sound.
Yeah, but then I still don't need to check it how it sounds in the BE. Obviously, it's gonna sound good in the BE because it's a BE. Come on.
I guess so. Yeah.
I mean,
let's see how close it is. Right.
Well, but how close is it compared to other amps? Because someone who's got like a €600-700 amp and that pedal, the question is how close does he get to the king of amps?
The best. Yeah, the best.
The Revv.
Yeah.
God damn! Friedman video. Remember Friedman video?
Isn't it fun? The two of us in the room and that's it.
I know.
We're having
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Hanging out together by ourselves, going to the bar.
So, well, let's go. We'll go through the list. Wait, I have a new list here.
All right.
Or le list, as they say in French. Well, let's play it with the Revv. No, not the Revv. What's it? The Friedman BE.
The Friedman. Okay.
So this is the clean channel from the BE. Sounds killer, but who would have thought? Whoa, it's a €4,000 amp with a pedal in front of it that's based on the amp. Who would have thought that sounds good?
Who would have
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I wonder what amps he tested that pedal through.
Yeah,
I wish we could ask him somehow.
Yeah, I think the technical term for this is duh.
Duh.
So moving on from that, we're gonna get back to the BE, comparing it to the other amps. I'm in the Dietzel Powell, which is very twinish and probably very bitey. Let's see how that works.
I've never heard this amp before. All right. And this is the bottom channel on the.
Yep.
Pretty killer.
So now I'm gonna go back to this, and I don't know how this amp works. It's got switches. So I'm going to go to the BE channel here. Go.
Okay, so this is the real beat.
What am I doing? Oh, wait. I'm doing stuff. Okay.
You can almost barely tell.
You could probably dial that in closer.
You probably get it even closer.
I think we could probably get it even closer. But the thing is, with the 3-band EQ and the President and the Tide, you definitely have options. And if I then go to the amp and fiddle around with it, obviously now the mid-range does sound quite a bit different.
Yeah.
But the feel in terms of the gain is the same.
It's amazing how much it feels like the amp. Yeah, incredible.
We could get it closer if we had a lot more time. But the other thing is, I'm sorry to say this, fuck the BE. Who cares how close it sounds to the BE?
Hey!
It just
What the heck?
It just
What do you mean, fuck the BE?
What I'm saying is, it just has
Oh my
to sound.
God! Where's the tape?
It sounds like you might have been having an issue with the.
Yeah, we have interference here.
It sounds like you're getting a little latency or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think if it sounds killer, which it does, I don't care how close it sounds to the BE.
You're just saying if it's a good
If it's
sounding
good, it's
pedal,
good.
it's good. Good is good. Yeah.
What we have in that power right now might not be the same mid-range that we get with the BE, which we can tweak, but I don't care. It's a kick-ass sound.
It sounds amazing. And not only that, if you're used to kitting on another distortion for your solo, like to boost it up, you can do it all in one pedal. That's crazy.
Because it's 2-in-1.
2-in-1, yeah.
Le deux
Finally, something right.
avec le une, or something like this. So okay, we'll move on. It works well in the Paul. Laney LA30BL, which is actually not a Laney, which is a custom something, Black Country Customs, and no one understands how they're marketing that.
Okay.
So we are here in that amp.
That's a Laney? Okay.
And I took that down quite a bit because it's a non-master volume amp.
Okay.
It's set to a number now.
Okay.
So we're gonna go.
Sounds amazing. And it's on the clean channel. Yeah.
So we're gonna say it works in the Laney.
It works in everything.
So just don't buy a Friedman. Buy that Laney. It's under $1,000. It's under $1,000. Buy that pedal. I don't know how much that is. Can't be that expensive. And you're good, right?
You can plug that in anything.
Because then you have that Laney.
What's the worst amp you have here?
I think it's that Dirty Shirley.
For some reason I saw that coming for some reason.
Come on, nice setup.
Okay, fuck you, Henny.
We're gonna go to two cheap amps in a second. They're not the worst, but they're lower budget.
Right.
Actually, technically, that Laney under 1,000 is lower budget. But the thing is, if you have a single channel amp like that Laney, that sounds pretty damn fat clean.
Yeah.
And you can't really crank it because it gets ridiculously loud.
Does it?
Then you have a decent clean channel in there, halfway decent, and you have two more. You make it this many channel amp. Moving on to the Morgan AC20, which is Vox-esque.
Okay, I've never played a Morgan before. Is this with the pedal on already?
No.
Okay.
Yes, here we go.
Okay, so that's
much more thicker in the mix.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, and then this is with the first channel. It sounds great.
It does sound like the Morgan with that Friedman gain because it is thicker in the lower mids, which is the Voxy type thing. I don't think we can get it as we got it with the others. But if I put the tidy switch on all the way up,
Tidy.
and let's see what happens. Go.
All right. That brings out more of the character in that amp, I feel like.
I'm gonna go leads, beautiful, but that the others had with it, and that the actual BE isn't there. But that's fine. It's a beautiful sound.
You can, and it would still work.
If you have a Morgan, you want the Morgan with that gain. You don't want a BE, because if you want that, you buy a BE.
Okay.
Or a Laney with that pedal. Oh, I'm saying.
Hey,
Moving on to.
I haven't heard a lot of these amps.
The Dirty Shirley is. Let's see where the Dirty Shirley is set. Play that.
That's response of that one is just amazing.
That's a lot of low end with a little bit of fizzle already, or quite a bit. Let's see. We're gonna drizzle some on that grizzle.
Yeah, monster. Really responsive. Was that with the tight knob?
I had the tidy all the way up. I tidied it up. I tidied it up right there.
That's what you need, man.
Man, we have more. We have the Orange Rocker Reverb 50. That's a very specific frequency response on the clean.
Okay.
It's going to be very, very mid-focused. Play the clean.
All right, so
There
this
you
is
go.
a rocker room.
Yep.
That's an interesting sounding amp.
You put some reverb and stuff on that. It's beautiful.
Right.
Actually, for really nice ambiences. It's very mid-focused.
Even less wild. So that's
Well,
even
we can expand that amp with 2 channels. So we're going to go low gain, and then I hit the second channel here.
okay. So this is like neck pickup loading.
And off. And now we have nothing.
And then we just have.
Well,
Wow.
that works. We are
sounds
not
so
quite
much
done.
better.
We're now going into the 600 euro amp category with the Jet City Emilia.
Oh, Jet City. Okay. I've always wanted to hear one. Of these.
This is very, very lean in the bass.
Okay.
It's not like one of the Soldano kind of Jet Cities. It's more of a JTM, JP, one of those Marshall.
JMP.
I don't
Doesn't
really
know what he's talking
I have no
about.
clue what it's this one, right? We can't see it in any camera.
Jet City.
Oh, it's right there, right
That's a
there.
lot of knobs. Okay.
I really don't know J something. I don't know Marshalls. I have no idea.
Okay.
I got Friedmans. Why the fuck do I need Marshalls?
I agree with that.
Here we go.
Okay.
Finally, something that's right.
Finally, we agree.
So that is 12. Here we go. That's the Jet City by itself on the clean.
All right. It's a $600 amp. Okay.
Here we go. Go. Not bad.
Yeah.
So let's see how we can beify it.
All right. So this is low gain.
I had to give it less of a precedent, and
That's what my country needs.
and
Or just maybe a different president circuit.
well, there's 2 here. You have choice between 2.
Yeah, okay. She kind of also
Neither one is good.
So we have more gain here, but that was a little bit bright. So you can of course take it down on the amp, but I think now it should be fine. And let's go all the way. I'm gonna set the second channel up similarly in the middle here. Go high gain there.
All right, high gain.
So yeah, it works with a less expensive amp, obviously.
That's killer.
We're gonna go into the Beale Street by Joyo, which is a kind of vintage tweed amp for $420.
Okay, where are those made? Are those
In China.
Okay.
So play that by itself.
Okay. Medium gain.
So, well, we have them on, so we go. Friedman small box is the smaller box version of some Friedman amp. I have no idea what it does. Right now, it's set up to the clean channel. It's something that guy's always like, it's a kind of reflexy. I don't know what that means. JPTPM, who knows what. But it's Plex-esque.
I've met the guy who made that a couple times.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he cool?
He's great, yeah.
You should introduce me. So here's that small box amp.
All right, by itself?
By itself. By itself, yeah.
Put more low end in it.
What was that? What did you hear?
Put more low end in it.
But I could go. I mean, that's my small box. I know that amp. I could go and flip the switch and see. What do I get out of that?
This is now second channel.
That's different, though.
It's a little, I bet we could dial it in and get it pretty close, though.
Yeah? I mean, that is technically a BE type channel, but in a smaller box. I don't know. They just put that here and said, play it.
Interesting.
I have no idea.
I think you're onto something. Beautiful.
And we do have two more.
Two more amps, okay.
Which makes this video an hour long, but I don't look here. Now we're in the
You never care.
Achilles Argos, which is that beautiful thing there from Australia, hand-wired, some Bassman / JTM 45. Is that an amp? JTM?
JTM 45 by who used to make those?
Marshall.
I have no idea. Yeah. But it's like very classic-y with some modern features.
Okay.
We're right now already fizzling a bit. Check this out.
That is similar to JTM.
Yeah, only in the bright channel right now. is Tone King, Sky King.
What is this?
It's one of the nicest clean channels on the planet. That's what that is.
Okay, it's pretty clean. It's hard to break up. How many watts? 100 watt?
Again, he won't know. As usual.
I'm gonna go.
You really got to get your system
I'm gonna go
fixed.
40? 40?
40? Okay.
40 watt?
Okay.
Something like that. And each channel individually has an attenuator.
Oh.
So you could have the lead channel, which can break up really nicely, louder for leads. But with this thing, just stay on the clean, never change it.
Don't
You're
even
good.
just
You're
leave
really
it.
good.
Okay.
Just get the B Deluxe thing, and then you have.
No matter what.
Yeah. So.
All right. That sounds amazing. Is that the first channel and then the next? Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Who the fuck puts a Floyd on a Les Paul?
Apparently somebody did. Yeah, me. Sorry.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
What was that? What's wrong?
I feel haunted.
Haunted?
Yeah, so you've heard it all. Now, of course, back into the best amp ever, Revv Dynamis. Here we go. Play
All
that
right,
again.
that's it. That's it.
Video done.
That's it.
We'll just do that. And,
That's it.
what?
That's it.
What?
Oh no!
What?
That's good. Very, very good.
Very good.
Finally, someone can talk.
You have to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
What do you say at the end?
And at the watch for the animals.
Animals at the end.
Animals at the end. Animals at the end.
Thank
We
you.
need more tape.
Thank you.
More tape.
Dave.
More tape.
Thank you, Dave.
He can still talk too much. He's got to not talk. We're sick of him talking, you know? Don't you agree? We're sick of him talking.
Yeah, enough is enough.
Anyone?
It's still not enough.
I claim the light, but it's getting darker when there's no one left inside. Is this the end of hope? Is this the end of love? Is this the end of tears? Is this the end